Most people are waiting to feel confident before they act confident, waiting to feel worthy before they act worthy. They are doing all the internal work, the visualizations, the affirmations, the journaling. And then they go out into their day and act exactly the same as they always have. That gap is what kills transformation. What if the sequence is completely backwards? What if identity does not produce behavior, but behavior produces identity? And what if there is a specific 3-step protocol for using that to your advantage starting today? Here is the problem with internal-only work. SATs, visualization, belief, and coding. These are real and they are powerful. But if they never translate into actual behavior, 2 things go wrong. First, your brain notices the contradiction. If you are rehearsing, "I am confident" every night, but walking timidly through your day, your subconscious clocks the mismatch. And over time, it trusts what you actually do more than what you imagine. Second, no new evidence gets generated. Beliefs are not floating in the air. They are built on evidence. New actions create new outcomes. New outcomes create new proof. New proof reinforces new beliefs. If you skip the action, you are only working one side of the loop. In the 1970s, a psychologist named Daryl Bain developed something called self-perception theory. The core idea is this: people often figure out what they believe by watching their own behavior, not the other way around. Think about what that means. If you watch yourself act confidently, part of your mind draws the conclusion, "I must be a confident person." Not because you decided to be confident first, because you saw yourself do it. The action becomes the evidence. And your subconscious cannot easily argue with evidence it just witnessed. This is the real mechanism behind fake it till you make it. It is not about deceiving other people. It is about generating behavioral evidence that rewrites how your own mind categorizes you. Now here is where most people get this wrong, and it is the reason their internal work never fully sticks. They never ask this question. Every morning, before you start your day, ask one thing. What would someone with my new identity do today? Do not answer it abstractly. Get specific. Picture your future self's actual day. And then ask, what is the first thing they would do differently from what I would normally do? If your new identity is a confident public speaker, the old pattern is this. Avoid speaking up in meetings. Rehearse your comment 5 times before saying it. Stay quiet if you are not sure. The act as if answer is different. They would speak up in the first 10 minutes of the meeting, even with an imperfect thought, because they trust themselves to think out loud. One specific action. That is all you need from this question. This is the non-negotiable core. You have to actually do something. And the key is this. It does not have to be big. Small is better. Here is why. If you try to make a dramatic change overnight, you trigger your brain's threat response. The gap between old behavior and new is too wide. Your brain interprets it as an anomaly, not as who you really are. Small actions fly under that radar. Posture, stand taller, hold the eye contact you would normally break, take up physical space instead of shrinking. Tone of voice, speak with more certainty, cut the qualifiers, slow down instead of rushing. Decisions, choose what your future self would choose. Even in small things. What you order, whether you go, how fast you reply. Social behavior. Send the message you would normally talk yourself out of. Say no to something that does not fit your new identity. Introduce yourself first instead of waiting. Daily habits. Get up when your future self gets up. Move the way they move. Each one of these is a vote. A small vote for the person you are becoming. At the end of the day, write 4 words. Today, I was someone who. And finish this sentence. Not, today I tried to be confident. Not, today I practiced confidence. Today I was someone who. The phrasing is specific on purpose. It documents identity, not effort. You are not trying on a trait. You are recording evidence of who you already are. Today I was someone who spoke up without rehearsing it first. Today I was someone who said no without apologizing. Today I was someone who walked into the room like they belonged there. Over days, over weeks, Those entries stack into a record, a pattern your subconscious cannot argue with. One action is a data point. A journal full of them is proof. 6 mistakes people make with this. 1. Waiting to feel like it first. That is the entire thing you are trying to reverse. If you wait for the feeling, you are back to the old sequence. 2. Making the first action too big. Dramatic, infrequent actions do not build identity. They trigger resistance. 3. Skipping the journal. The action happens, but it does not get logged as proof. Your subconscious needs the written record. 4. Feeling awkward and quitting. The awkwardness is expected. It means you are doing something outside your current pattern. That discomfort fades with repetition. 5. Doing it once a week. This has to be daily, even if the action is tiny. The consistency is the point. 6. Confusing this with lying to others. It is not about claiming things you have not achieved. It is about how you carry yourself, how you make decisions, and how you treat your own behavior. Identity change is not a switch you flip. It is a pattern you build. Every small act, as if action, is a vote for the person you are becoming. Not a grand transformation. Not a dramatic moment. A vote. Here is how you know it is working. In the early days, the actions feel slightly less awkward each time you repeat them. You start catching yourself doing the new behavior without deciding to. Your journal entries start feeling true instead of aspirational. Later, something shifts. People around you comment that you seem different. The morning question becomes automatic. And eventually, the old behavior starts to feel more uncomfortable than the new one. That is the real sign. That is when you know the identity has changed. Not because you forced it, because you acted your way into it. If you want to start tonight, pick one thing. Just one. Ask the morning question. Take the action. Write the journal entry. That is the full protocol. Do it tomorrow. Do it the day after. Watch what happens after 30 days. If you want more practices like this for rewiring your identity from the outside in, subscribe. I post new videos every week.